Growing up in a large family means you get a lot of hand-me-downs. In my case, this wasn't limited to ill-fitting clothes, and it was from my older brother Eric that I inherited my passion for music. And it was in the very early years when we shared a room together, when he'd blast his music as we got ready for school, that I absorbed his interest in the band Rush. Picking up the bass guitar, learning how to play, how to write, getting into recording and production, I can trace it all back to those days. My name is Gustav Fellstrom, and I'm an artist and musician, producer here in San Jose, California. And I've been making music for most of my life. For 15 years, I was a third of the progressive rock trio Maximum Indifference, but most recently, I've been recording and releasing my own blend of instrumental ambient rock with 3 full-length albums and a handful of EPs and singles. I did get some actual hand-me-downs from my brother, some of his old Rush LPs. And as I grew into my own collection, consuming music developed as a physical experience. The album art, the packaging, and the visuals were all very deeply connected to it. Getting lost in the cover art and poring over every inch of the jacket and liner notes was every bit a part of the experience as just listening. Things are a bit different now, though. We live in this hyper-connected, on-demand universe where nearly everything is available at the touch of a button. And that's great, certainly convenient, but to me it feels like there's just something missing. And as much as I like having everything at my fingertips, I also enjoy the sum total experience of the artwork and the packaging and the tactile and sensory nature of a tangible, physical artifact. Last year, we successfully funded the Peripheral Arc Volume 1 here on Kickstarter, and we're now back with my new album, the Codex Aegis Volume 2. It's done, it's in the can, it's ready to go, and with your help, we can manifest it in reality as this physical artifact. Codex Aegis continues the trajectory of my previous releases with 8 more tracks of instrumental ambient rock, and this rounds out the group of compositions that have been in the works for a little more than 2 years now. Something different this time around, Codex Aegis is actually a double album. Not only do we have the 8 tracks of the album proper, but I've produced an ambient version of the entire album, every track reconstructed and remixed from the ground up. And my brother's old Rush LPs, they have a history. He bought them, played them, taped them, studied the artwork and the lyrics. These edges tell those stories. Time and meaning give them this patina and this connection to the music and to my brother. Eric passed away earlier this year at the age of 52. He didn't leave much in the way of remembrances, but I do have my passion for music, and I have these records, these hand-me-downs, these artifacts. And that's not really something I could have downloaded. This is what I want for my music, a connection that goes beyond the virtual, beyond digital, beyond streaming. This album represents a lot of things to me, not in the least the countless hours that went into creating, crafting, refining, listening, polishing, finishing, and visualizing. But it's also the continuing expression of that which was planted many years ago and shaped all along the way by these hand-me-downs and artifacts. I'm so excited to share it with you, and I'd be honored if you'd join me on this last leg of the journey. Please consider becoming a backer at whichever level is right for you, and together we can create our own artifacts. Thanks for listening.